Hello everyone. It's December, and you know what that means, right? The holidays are here. What's there to be expect of? Presents, family, adding Christmas lights to your house, and not even caring about the electric bill till after Christmas you realize, oh god, I went overboard, you know what? Better not do that again next year. Well, yeah. But also, there is one other thing. What is the most common thing to happen or see during Christmas Eve or day? Christmas specials. You can't turn the channel on Christmas Eve without seeing The Christmas Story. Something else. I don't know the rest of the other Christmas titles, or I just forgot. But there's one Christmas special that I would like to see on TV, and I think deserves to be seen on TV. And that's An All Dogs Christmas Carol. Now, the first time I saw this movie, I was thinking that this was An All Dogs Go to Heaven 3. And I looked pretty stupid going to stores asking for a movie that didn't even exist. So, if this isn't a part of the movie franchise, then where did An All Dogs Christmas Carol come from? Very simple. It came from the series that came after the second movie, the All Dogs Go to Heaven series. Which makes sense. I mean, why would you have a cartoon series that doesn't have a Christmas special to go along with it? I mean, come on, that's crazy. You ever seen any cartoon series, any without Christmas special, besides the old ones? Okay, let me explain the plot. And it's a lot like Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol. The story follows that it's Christmas Eve. Charlie, Itchy, and all his friends are celebrating the holidays at the Fleabag Cafe, and also raising money for a young puppy named Timmy. As seen in this picture, Charlie's holding him up. Now, it looks like he has a sprained leg, right? But it's more than that. He desperately needs an operation. But you know what? There isn't money for it, and that's great. But since this is An All Dogs Christmas Carol, there has to be a Scrooge. That Scrooge is Carface. Carface comes in with his partner, Killer. I forgot to mention that Killer was Carface's partner in the first movie and didn't come in the second movie for obvious reasons. But then, if he didn't come in the second movie, why is he in the series, which takes place in San Francisco, just like in the second movie? So, how did he get there? Anyway, back to the story. Carface decides to be a total Scrooge and go, you know what? I'm just gonna hypnotize these people with this little whistle I have and steal everything, including Timmy's operation money. You know what? He's a very mean dog. But turns out it's more than that after Charlie and Itchy go after him. Turns out that Carface and Killer are working for Belladonna. Belladonna is the evil villain who took Red's place after the second movie and has become the major #1 villain in the All Dogs Go to Heaven series. She looks a lot like Annabelle, right? Well, she should. That's her cousin. Now, it turns out that Belladonna has built a giant whistle that on the stroke of midnight on Christmas Day will hypnotize every dog in San Francisco to give the presents to them. What does Carface get out of this? He gets the presents. What does Belladonna get out of this? She gets the ruined Christmas. And you know what? Charlie, Itchy, and Sasha can't let that happen. So they get a little help from above. Since it's impossible to try to convince Belladonna to tell him where her whistle is, they're going to try and convince Carface to have a change of heart. Now, they decide to imitate Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol, disguising themselves as ghosts and haunting him. Maybe this will help out. And who knows? You have to see it to find out. Itchy goes as the ghost of Christmas past, Sasha goes as the ghost of Christmas present, and of course Charlie Parkin goes as the ghost of Christmas future. Now I have to say that since I'm a fan of the series, I did really like this film. I suggest that other people see it for the holidays. The setting was great. It makes sense. They're in San Francisco, just like in the series. The characters, I have to say, are a bit different. Since it takes off after the series, the voices are not really the same. Charlie Parkin's voice is neither played by Burt Reynolds or Charlie Sheen, but someone else. Sasha's, I'm not too sure. It kind of sounds. It might be a different actor, but it works out. And Carface's, I think it's said that that his voice is played by the same guy. I'm not too sure. I can't really tell. And if someone knows, please tell me. But there's one voice that did keep, and that's Don DeLuise's, and I'm glad about that. As I said before, Saint's great. Characters are awesome. The story takes place on the Christmas Carol. That's also good. Because, you know, since All Dogs Go to Heaven's basically about heaven, I mean, it has to get involved with Christmas sometime now, wouldn't it? Especially the series. I've only seen a few episodes of the series. I have it on DVD and look it up sometimes, but never seen anything like it. Never seen any of all the episodes. And it really deserves this, you know? I'll tell you why. Because after I saw this movie and really enjoyed it, I was thinking, wait a sec. What about... Imagine what else they made. What if they made a Valentine's one? A Halloween one? Okay, the Valentine's one won't really happen, but still a Halloween one. Unfortunately, that would never happen. I'll tell you why later. Let's talk about the music. Since it's a part of the series, and basically all that's gonna happen, you know, there's gonna be music. You know, a lot of people singing this. Sasha, Itchy, Charlie, even Carface. Of all the people, you would expect Carface. And the songs are really done well. I don't think they're better than the second one, but they're still pretty good. It's kind of between first and second one's music. And to wrap this all up, why wasn't there other Christmas specials? Well, I mean different specials like Halloween, because unfortunately, An All Dogs Christmas Carol was the last hour-long episode to end the All Dogs Go to Heaven series. You know what? It went out well. So, if you're looking for a nice movie to see, I recommend this. And also, I would like to say to every YouTube user out there, a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Happy Hanukkah and Kwanzaa. And I also want to let you know that it's not about the presents or the lights. It's about spending time with your family. And of course, the birth of our Savior. And if you're looking for a nice little holiday film to get the family together, I would definitely recommend An All Dogs Christmas Carol. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your holidays.